one. Oh no, that was just BK. Alright, hey everybody, this is HaeravonFAQs, and this is episode 13 of the 3G podcast. We've decided to move to a weekly format because, for fuck's sakes, doing it bi-weekly just means we end up talking for 2 hours, and that is too much talking for one sitting. Right? Am I in agreement about that? I think that was the general consensus.
I mean, you didn't have anything against talking. Let's be fair.
No. It's just I'd rather talk twice for an hour in a week, or in over 2 weeks, than once. Which is not to say that we probably won't end up playing this game for a little bit anyways, but, you know. At least we won't have the pressure of having to do a podcast for 2 hours. Because the news just piles up, and there's just way too much crap to talk about. So, I think it is probably going to be easier on us to just go once a week for shorter podcasts than going bi-weekly. Unfortunately, this was kind of a slow news week, and some woman named Rebecca is going to throw a little bit of a wrench in our plans because her work schedule is a little different, but that just means, I guess...
Yeah, I'm not going to be here next Tuesday.
Yeah, so either we'll have to go without her, which means we'd have to find another game, or just play without her, or I guess what, we could just do it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be off Wednesday.
Yeah, so I guess we could just go
Wednesday works.
So, yeah, we won't hit our Tuesday goal every week, I guess, but, you know, that's life. It's a podcast, something ancillary.
I can get drunk on Wednesday.
You can get drunk on Wednesday
until Saturday.
You know what? Working 6 out of 7 days, you might need to get drunk.
I probably will. Which means you better not drink my Pitch Black, because I'm going to be vodka-ing the shit out of that.
Well, then you better give me something to sustain myself with.
It's called water. Drink water.
What? It's called water.
What kind of country do we live in?
That's the tagline right there.
It's called water.
Drink water. You gotta do it with the drink water.
Ah, okay. Alright, so let's get to newsy type stuff. Let's talk about the big thing first. No Man's Sky came out today to kind of mixed reactions from what I've seen. The Metacritic score was not great for it. Not the professional reviews, because
right.
That's a contradiction in terms in the gaming industry these days. But I want to make sure I can quote this accurately. So I'm going to look at it now. Right, the user score right now is 4.9. I don't take the user scores on Metacritic any more seriously than I take the professional reviews, because it's full of trolls and whiners and bitches.
They're there for a reason.
But the user score, at least, you can usually find at least one good review written by a user that's genuine. And, I mean, the Fallout 4 review on Metacritic is really crappy, too. Unjustifiably bad, I would say. So, still, I've heard people talking about the game crashing all the time, and who knows if they've got that day one patch, and, you know, I don't know. There's all kinds of whinging and bitching. Most of the stuff that I saw on Amazon, though, which is usually a good bit more reliable than Metacritic as far as the user reviews go, I think it was sitting at like a 3.5 star rating, which means there's plenty of bad reviews in there with the good ones. But most of the people on Amazon were bitching about it being boring, not having any story, being repetitive, and I'm not really sympathetic to that either, because if you paid any attention to this game for the past year, you knew that it was going to be a kind of slow game where you'd have to immerse yourself into it, and, you know, there wasn't going to be a story. It was just exploring and gathering resources and, you know,
fighting. You should have known what you were getting into.
If that's not your thing, you weren't going to like it. So I think there's a lot of that going on with this game. And even more than that, I think there's just a lot of people that didn't actually buy it, and they knew what kind of game it would be, and so they're trolling as if they didn't. They never even played the damn thing. They watched like a Twitch stream. Went, this game's boring. I'm gonna go give it a 1 star on Amazon. So I'm defending it a little bit, even though
Yeah, but I always look at the Amazon verified purchase ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then they bought it.
Oh, there's a fast zombie right behind me. Yeah, and at least they're spending money to troll then, which I guess makes them at least more dedicated trolls. But
yeah.
I'm defending the game
at the very least.
Even though SIEA's actions leading up to the release led me to cancel my pre-order because I just didn't trust them, and I didn't want to.
What was that?
When they went all
DMCA
crazy and started, banning people who were even people who were talking about the game, who weren't even using me. So, and I know that it wasn't Hello Games that did it. This was Sony being a bunch of pricks. But still, I was like, you know what? If they're gonna react that butthurt, it makes me just think they have something to hide, and I'm gonna play it safe on this one and not give them my $60. It's still a game I'm interested in buying at some point. It's if I'm not buying
just
it,
not for $60.
Yeah, if I'm not buying it day one, it immediately goes to the $30 top range. And the only exception to that I can think of in recent times has been Doom. So,
man,
I still have to play.
This rooftop says 3 women, 2 men, and then it has 4 kids with the 4s crossed out and set to 2.
Aww.
And
it says desperate need for food.
That's morbid.
Is the door not being openable?
Well,
Yeah.
Kids are the most disposable part of the population, aside from old people. You can always make more.
Yeah, they're small. They're slow.
Still got a lot of delicious baby fat.
They're loud.
Okay, so I have
good eats. Whoa, where'd that come from?
Well, that's where the delicious baby meat comes into play.
Yeah. So there's nothing definitive to say about No Man's Sky. I don't think any of us have played it yet.
We have not. I have a couple of good friends that are playing it right now, though, so I'll get impressions.
So you have secondhand information.
You didn't plat it yet?
Oh boy, could you imagine like some of the harder trophies for No Man's Sky? What that would entail?
I have no
idea. With all the randomness.
I have no idea what the trophies are, so.
Yeah.
Are we doing a quest, or are we...
Yeah, this is a quest.
Well, is this a side quest or a main quest?
Yeah.
If you guys come up here, I've got a zombie statue.
Oh, well, then I have to come up there. Wherever
it's
that
the roof. I'm on the roof. I'll stand here.
I'm not good at roofs because my grappling hook doesn't like to... Oh, this is going to get bad.
My grappling hook was extra generous this time. I went to grapple onto a balcony and it grappled me actually onto the roof.
Yeah, well, mine just let me fall off the side of a building because he wouldn't grab onto a ledge again. There we go.
So, I think, for the record, what would instantly... Because, I mean, as it is, No Man's Sky doesn't sound like my cup of tea. Like, I do like the combat, and I want some sort of, Skinner box type gameplay. Some sort of play reward system,
Leveling system.
If I'm going to be exploring all these planets and getting resources and meeting animals and getting pets and all this other stuff, right? Like, I want to slowly take over the galaxy, something. I want to do something with all this stuff.
I want to build a space colony.
What is the point of doing all this stuff? That's my big question.
It kind of has that Journey vibe to me, where they want you to think that, oh, it's about the experience, it's about playing the game. It's like, no, I like having a goal. That's why I can't play things like Overwatch, right? I need something I'm doing.
Can you get to me? I fell. Apparently my grappling hook was like, I'm not going to work for you.
Did you switch it out with Nathan?
Yeah, he must have. I gotta run around this building. I'm trying. But,
Stupid ass grappling hook.
yeah, if you could build, like, a space colony, I would be all about that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there, because there's zombies there. And there's a flaming one. Where the fuck? Okay, there you go. Okay, I was standing over you, but I guess it didn't want to register my button prompt. It switched my arrows instead of reviving you.
Well, you know how it loves to switch arrows.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at least you got your arrows switched.
Yeah. So. But seriously, if No Man's Sky allowed you to build a space colony, I'd have bought it day one. I'd be playing it right now, despite the fact that I shouldn't be playing anything that's not called The Witcher 3, but here I am, so.
Right.
And we were kind of looking forward to this game up until recently. We really lost our confidence in it within the last week or so. 2 weeks, I should say. So, looks like we're still waiting until August. End of August.
It's great for the explorer people among us, I'm sure.
I like exploring, but you have games like Terraria and Starbound, and if you give me a 3D Terraria, I'm all over that. That is a game I will play for months. That's why I wish they'd come out with Ark Survival Evolved on the PS4, because you can hunt and tame dinosaurs and build houses and settlements, and it looks crazy, but I think it's still technically in development, and Sony's really dropped the ball on that front. So. But yeah, damn it, someone give me a 3D Terraria, or Terraria 2, or hell, even a 2D Terraria. We really need to buy Spacebound. That's the conclusion I keep coming to.
Spacebound or Starbound?
Starbound, whatever it's called.
Starbound.
There we go, yeah. I want that game. That is definitely a HaeravonFAQs game. I sat around making fun of things like Minecraft for years until I played Terraria. And then I'm like, no, this shit's actually good. I can see why people play it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he got Minecraft and played that.
So how about this? When Terraria 2 comes out, we all need to hit that shit and be playing that on the pod. That'd be a great podcast game, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So it's something to think about.
I actually haven't played Terraria since because they put in a lot of updates. Like, you have to really be impressed about the amount of support they gave that game after it was released, even.
Oh, right. That's a news story I don't think we covered. I think they switched the development team that was doing their updates for Terraria on the PS4. They discontinued the PS3 version and are working on overhauling the game on the PS4.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I think they were bringing it up to the PC parity. Hello, Highway, I hear you.
Fourth member of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our ever-present friend. Rain your stupid faces. And I'm glad that was saved for posterity, because that actually made me look good. But, yeah. So, if they bring it up to...
Oh, shit. There is, Rice's men are here, apparently.
If they bring the game up to full PC parity, I'm tempted to say maybe we need to start playing that again, Rebecca.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I know we can't get Greg to play it because there's no easy trophies, but...
Wait, is there trophies? Because I played it on PC.
Oh yeah, there's a full platinum and everything.
Oh. Well, there sure is a lot of people here. I think I'm going to
switch to your gun.
Pull out the old shotgun and make them regret their life decisions.
By life decisions, you mean being alive.
Not being here where we are.
Well, attacking me as well. That's, you know.
I will go.
Should have thought better of
double
that.
Shotgun with Greg. Shotgun his head off. Alright, so yeah, if Terraria comes out with a major patch to bring it up to PC parity, maybe we'll start playing that again, and Greg will just have to play catch-up with us. Because I'm not starting fresh.
Won't be hard for him to do so. I'm looking for collectibles while you guys kill everything.
Yeah, that game, it's a lot of fun, but platinuming it is... I don't think it's ever going to happen. You have to do all kinds of crazy stuff, like plant a bunch of bricks all over your world and then turn them like hollow and turn them corrupt. And we got the hollowed one, I think, and so we could get the corrupt one pretty easy, but then there's just stuff like you have to get all of the pets and all the suits of armor, and it's just way nope. So, but yeah, you could probably get yourself.
Sounds like a bunch of nonsense.
Well, I mean, there's also a lot of trophies for just running through essentially the story mode and killing the bosses and all that fun stuff.
Well, if you guys keep turning around, I can't fast travel to you.
And
right.
If I mean, a game isn't worth playing only for the platinum trophy, right?
Shut your mouth.
There are a few golds and silver trophies you can get along the way.
Yeah, I guess.
See?
I guess.
See? But, yeah. Alright, so, also, there's more details on the Dead Rising remasters coming out on the PS4. They are releasing digitally on the 13th of September for $20 each. And of course, then there is the Dead Rising triple pack, which run £40, presumably $60. So,
sorry, Kareem, but Errol Hassani is my concern.
who?
You're working for him? You're a fool.
That old guy in the wheelchair.
Oh.
All right. I forgot all about him.
So,
Yeah, it's been a while.
yeah, these games are all supposed to run at 1080p and 60 frames a second, and will include all of the DLC costumes associated with each title. This is from Eurogamer.
So this is what exactly? Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3?
No. Dead Rising 2, and Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. And I don't even know what that last one is. I assumed it was Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3 myself. I don't have no clue what Off the Record is.
It's like shoot. It's like the remake that they did for Dead Rising 1 already. When they brought it over to PS3.
So, is it just a remake of the second game, or is it like a big expansion, or what?
It's like a remake of the first one. It's like a port / upgrade of the first one.
Well, then how can they be selling a Dead Rising 1 and whatever? I don't know. But
yeah, I mean, how is 3 not in this? There might be more to it.
Microsoft...
I'd have to Google it and see what all the differences are, but it's definitely when they brought it over to the PS3, because I mean I bought Xbox in part to play Dead Rising.
So how was that purchase?
It was cheap. It was not day one.
Okay, I bought Dead Rising on the Xbox as well, but I bought the Xbox because fuck you Sony ponies. The Xbox 360 was a better console at launch than the PS3 was. And I will brook no argument to the opposite. It just was better. Now, they went and fucked everything up by being dickheads with the X-Bone, but...
They boned it with the X-Bone.
They did. I was quite happy with my Xbox brand until they released the X-Bone, or they announced the X-Bone, I should say. But we don't need to dig up that can of worms again. So I played the first Dead Rising when it was somewhat new, and I think
Did you beat it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't super beat it, as in I did all the quest stuff.
Jared joined.
Ooh, it's
Hi,
Jared.
Jared.
In some ways... Hey, Jared, what's up? In some ways, I like the fact that Dead Rising had, like, a timetable for its story missions that you could miss. And on the other hand, it was such a pain in the ass, and But, given the fact that you could, quote-unquote, beat the game just by sitting in the safe zone until help arrived, I think that was the... That was a nice touch. That was my favorite part of the game, honestly. Just because it made...
The whole timetable.
Yeah, it made such sense, you know?
And it was unique.
Yeah. No, your grappling hook fail you?
I was trying to fucking use the zip line and he wouldn't go on it and he just fucking fell off of it.
I think I'm near you.
I got there.
Oh, we're both near you.
Here I am to save the day! I did my best Mighty Mouse there. Alright. So what do you think, Greg? Buy or no buy?
Oh boy. You know, without Dead Rising 3, it's no buy for me, because I've already beat Dead Rising 1 and 2.
I agree with you 100%. That was my line. If it was Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3 remastered on the PS4, I'd say buy, but...
Yeah, boy, that would be tempting.
No Dead Rising 3.
That would be all sorts of tempting.
At least they're priced right.
Yeah, $20 isn't bad. Can you tell us what
Unlike Activision.
Yeah. Okay. You've been bitching about that on Slack, so get it out. Come on.
What Activision? They just released another remaster today. One of the Transformers games. It's $50, and somebody posted what the fuck is the word? Like the comparison between
comparison.
Comparison. It's a shitty remaster, pretty much, which is no surprise considering the last ones that Activision released.
$50 for a remaster of a movie game. The thing wasn't worth $50 when it was new. Oh well, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the more options for gamers, the better, and any sane person would let that thing rot on the shelf until it went down to $20 before buying it. And maybe that'd send a lesson to Activision, but I honestly don't know why they remastered it in the first place. I can't imagine it's gonna sell. But
easy to do. Pay for the people who did it.
But I think about that every time I see...
Maybe make a little profit on the side.
Maybe, I guess. I mean, there's so many misconceptions about remasters, and stuff like this doesn't help.
No, well... when you put the least amount of work possible into it...
Yeah.
Of course it doesn't help.
I mean, people like to generalize remasters as lazy cash grabs already, and... to that I just have to say, if I made Baldur's Gate and they let me put it on Gamer Guides, does that count as a remaster? Because it would be a formatted FAQ and have pretty pictures, and yeah, that's the closest thing I could do to a remaster, and I say, fuck it, buy it. The original was good, and this one's better.
First, Nathan remastering guides.
Yeah, goddamn right. Shit. That's what got me started with Gamer Guides, is essentially remastering my Fallout 3 guide. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, same here.
So, I don't have any problem with lazy cash grabs, right? Well, the lazy part, right? Because if I was doing a Baldur's Gate guide on Gamer Guides, I'd have to go through it all again and get the media, and I'd want to make maps, and I've dreamt about this. But
yeah,
I digress. It would be utter sex in a guide form. So, but yeah, I give it a no buy. Jared, you seem to know a little bit more about that. Can you tell us what the fuck this Dead Rising 2 whatever the
Well, off the I mean, I haven't played it, but from what I heard, it I think it got rid of, or it made it easier to like go around and do whatever you wanted in the Dead Rising 2 like story mode or something. It had like a where I think it. I'm not exactly sure. I had to look it up.
So no one.
I'm pretty sure it featured Frank though, instead of Chuck. Because off the record, he's a journalist. They're, play on words.
None of us know what this thing is. How can we give it a buy or no buy if we don't even know what it is?
Yeah, it had Frank West instead of Chuck Green.
Right.
So was it essentially Dead Rising 2 with a different character and taking place at
I'm gonna look it up.
different time?
It had a sandbox mode where I guess it got rid of all the time limits or something, I think.
So essentially, I can play this game without breaking a controller mode.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It basically says this game is a reimagining of Dead Rising 2, except you're replacing Chuck Green with Frank West from the first Dead Rising. There's the, well, that's Dead Rising 2 off the record.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's photography.
There's no such thing as Dead Rising off the record?
Oh, yeah, that's what
No.
The 2 was implied.
Oh, you know what I was thinking of when I said it was, an updated version of Dead Rising 1? It may have been this, oh, no, that was the Wii. There was a Wii version called Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop.
Yeah.
Where they had to, like, limit the amount of zombies that were on the screen and all sorts of other things.
I have to...
That...
Yeah, basically, Dead Rising 2 off the record added a sandbox mode where you can explore Fortune City without a time limit.
But it's the same story and all that.
I guess, yeah. I guess it said limited free made mode.
I can't imagine it would be the same story.
It's similar to Dead Rising's Infinity mode, where survivors are hostile.
Oh, good.
Oh, I found you.
Anybody who's near me.
I wasn't even trying to. We'll collect... Oh, a note. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you have photography with, whatever his name is. Frank West.
See, now,
Yeah.
that chop till you drop thing...
That is fantastic.
The name of that makes me want to buy it just on its own.
Oh yeah, the name is great. Gameplay, not so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was on the what? Wii U?
Wii.
Wii, okay. Yeah, that glorified tablet of a console. But, no, but it still, it does make me want to throw money at them just because I like the name.
Great.
Come on. Probably looking stuff up. Alright, the next bit of news, we all gave this a no buy, I guess. Rebecca, what do you say? Buy or no buy? Are you gonna...
For the Dead Rising?
Yeah.
If it's all of them, remastered, maybe.
It's just those, the first one, the second one, and then,
Yeah, it is
that
definitely
alternate
not
version
all
of the
them.
second one.
I don't know.
Damn you, Microsoft.
I say wait and see if they are, like, not lazy remasters, and if they are good, like Capcom did with the Resident Evil ones, then I guess you can buy them.
I've been wanting to get that Devil May...
Especially if you haven't played them.
Yeah, I haven't played any of them, so I can't really say.
I played the first one. I haven't played the second one. I think I own the second one, though, don't I?
Yeah, I think we have Dead Rising 1 and 2.
Jeez, so many games I have on my Xbox 360 that I just never got around to playing them. It's horrible. Oh well. Right. So let's move on to apparently the PlayStation 4 Neo being revealed on September 7. I've said this on Slack already, so Jared, you're just gonna have to deal with it, but I really hope this is not a 4.5 teraflops console. I really hope it's not. I hope it is strong enough to be competitive with the Scorpio. And for the love of crap, is this guy ever going to shut the hell up? Holy fuck. Amazing.
Well, less than a month.
Yeah.
Till we find out.
I guess we'll find out. It needs to be closer than 1.5 teraflops behind the Scorpio. It really does. And I'm saying this purely out of brand loyalty and cheapness, which I often profess not to have, but I don't even want to think about buying an Xbox anytime soon. I don't want it to be a lingering doubt in my mind. I don't want to go back from trophies to achievements. I am at home with the PlayStation brand for now, and I don't want to switch back over so soon. But if it's 4.5 teraflops versus 6 teraflops, that's gonna be tempting. That's gonna be really tempting.
Competition is healthy too. Like, we need competition.
No.
We need close competition.
There's a zombie statue up here. Well, yeah, I think so too. So.
Yeah, Nintendo isn't offering any competition.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to either. I think they've given up, and they kind of want to be the pseudo mobile version of gaming, which I think is ultimately a dead end. So. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe they're already developing their own damn Nintendo phone. I would not be surprised. There's a zombie statue up
here?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're facing?
I'm looking right at it.
That must be the one that BK and I got earlier.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Well, at least you can help me look for paint. I want to be optimistic about this, but I'm kind of just holding my breath and hoping that Sony found a way to beef the system up. I don't think it's releasing this year. You have people trolling about this on GameFAQs already. Like, Sony made an announcement that they're going to make an announcement, probably about making an announcement, and so therefore Sony wins. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you fanboys? But
it's just filled with a bunch of trolls.
Yeah, I know. That's.
You have nothing better to do, apparently.
It's amazing how little people have to do with themselves. Oh, hey Rebecca, do you have an advanced police rifle yet?
I don't know.
386. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna give it to you because I want it.
I have a camo military. Oh no, I have a camo police rifle.
How much damage is it doing?
184.
I've got a gun doing 368. Where are you at?
Oh damn.
Get over here.
I'm in the shop.
Get away from the shop.
Why?
I'm gonna give you a free gun. Is there any better reason?
Did you drop it?
I dropped it.
Okay, I was gonna
Floating
say,
in the air.
I think it fell in the ground. But no, it didn't.
It's a damage upgrade. So, I mean...
Oh, there's paint around the building on the scaffolding.
Ah, okay. So does anybody have any hopes, dreams, concerns, whatever about the Neo?
I just hope it isn't a clusterfuck, really. That's all I want.
My dream, I guess, would be 5.5-ish teraflops and a PSVR bundle about $800. I think that would be the best case scenario for it right now, in my mind.
You know, that's a great point about the VR bundle. We know they're coming out with their headset. We know that they're coming out with a new console type. Like, that makes sense. When you think?
Yeah. It's pretty much a mid-generation upgrade. People are in denial and they're fooling themselves, but you know, gaming has just changed. This stuff moves faster now. It kind of has to, and these consoles released underpowered, and I am at peace with that. I am okay with it. If they do a 5.5 teraflops console that can play all my PS4 games, including my digital ones, that is a fucking mandatory thing. Nintendo. But if they do that and it works well with PSVR, I'm saying an $800 bundle would not be outside of my price range. It would probably be something I save up for and buy. Because I'm all about the graphics, and I will upgrade to a better console graphically.
What a graphics
Boy,
war.
that's a lot of money, though.
Yeah, well, Rebecca was already kind of interested in the VR, so, you know, if I would need to play VR myself and see it in a store, and then I would be willing to split the price of VR with her. And that is a lot of money, but, you know, I could spend $800 on a nice Neo VR bundle. Now, if we're talking 4.5 teraflops, I don't know. I have more doubts about that. So what do you think, Rebecca, since I'm talking about spending our money?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You're a wonderful addition to the podcast. All right.
That is a lot of money.
If there's a good bundle for the VR and the Leo, yeah, that would definitely be
PS4 Neo
preferable.
If it's 5.5, if it's 5.5 teraflops, compared to the Scorpio 6, if it's in that range, anyways, I should say. And they have a VR bundle. Oh, I got totally fucking murdered by something. Anyways, if they have a VR bundle and it's $800 for the two of them, buy or no buy?
$200?
800.
Oh, 800.
Did I say 200? I meant 800.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Because the VR is 400 on its own.
Oh, BK, I got that hard chest open.
And I don't think we're getting
nice.
the Neo for a penny less than 400.
Hey, I tried to resurrect you, by the way, Nathan, but you were literally in the car, so when I did it, he started the car alarm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I insta-died. Something just blew me up, but... I guess I can say, thanks, Greg!
I think the car killed you.
Yeah, it might have.
Yeah, I don't think the Neo will be less than 400, and I don't really think the Scorpio will be less than 500, even though it releases next year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, too. But, I mean, like, all this is kind of contingent... Well, I should say this. $400 for the Neo, I'm going to say buy. I'm going to say buy on that if it's 5.5 teraflops. I'm going to buy on that easy. I will have that as soon as I can get one. Because I can afford $400 for a better console. I know, assuming other
Nathan,
things...
did you open this? Did you get this chest?
No.
Come get you some.
Oh.
Definitely worth it.
It's a hard chest, so...
Hold on, I'm killing
I'm over by it.
Like 5.5 teraflops,
So here's
if the
a,
thing comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive, it should come with a 2, but it probably come with a 1. I say buy day 1. What does everyone else say?
2 terabyte. $400. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
5.5 teraflops.
And, yeah, we know that. You've already established that.
Yes, yes.
Like
I
1,000 times.
I just want to reiterate, because it's what I do.
I think I would be waiting for the VR bundle.
Would you?
Like if it didn't come to that already, I would imagine it should start with that.
So what's all our interest in VR? Because without a better...
Get away from that, BK.
The car? Okay.
Yeah.
Because without a better console, I'm not interested in VR. And I need to see VR. I need to play VR to know if I actually get it.
Before you're in it.
Yeah. And they don't have, like, I think the closest VR thing they have right now is in Nashville. And I'm not driving over an hour just to fuck around with VR. But, so right now I'm really not all that interested, but the Neo, yeah, 400 I'd buy. Rebecca, 400 you'd buy. And Greg is waiting for VR.
I mean, I'd prefer a bundle that's, like, good. But 800 seems like a whole shit ton.
Well, I mean, yeah, the PS4 VR or it's 400 by itself, and it comes with like the doesn't it come with the iCam and some headset or something?
Yeah, but I'd like to wait until
See, the thing is too, you need the
down in price.
PlayStation camera too, and that doesn't come with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably have a bundle with it, but
Why the hell were there so many fast ones?
It's the car alarm.
that's just in case you don't have one already, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an iCam, and I would like an iCam for streaming. I would hook that shit up. Let people see the glorious fat man and his beard. So, I am
back in the wheelchair, dude, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill all these zombies, because now they made it personal, so. This shotgun does not perform as advertised. Holy shit.
Unless it be K.
It's taken me like 2 shots to kill some of these things, and it should not be, in my mind. So, Jared, you interested in the Neo or VR or any of this nonsense?
Not really.
Oh, I got knocked out by a ninja fast one, apparently. But you are interested in the new 3DS bundle.
It's a lot of fast ones.
I know, there's like 3 of those fuckers.
Well, I'm only interested in it because it's $150. Which I think they still go for 200 new.
Nintendo sucks so much ass. They really do. I don't know. I shouldn't make fun of Nintendo for coming up with a hardware upgrade as I'm talking about how much I want to buy the Neo, but...
Another hardware upgrade.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's for like a good one, not a shitty one.
The new 3DS is seems like such a fucking piece of shit.
The new 3DS?
Yeah, because they're coming out with a damn NX, and everything we've heard about, and I know it's all rumors, but everything we've heard about suggests that they're trying to bundle in the mobile thing with this console. So this new bundle that they're doing just kind of stinks to me of, let's try to move as many of these 3DSs as we can before everyone realizes they're obsolete. So...
See, my view on Neo is, I mean, unless they start, even though they say, like, all the rumors and shit are saying that they're not going to have exclusive games for it, but unless they have exclusive games or something for it.
Dude, they're having exclusive games for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they will. But, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with my PlayStation 4 as it is right now.
I mean, let's just put this to bed.
Yeah, I got a backlog of games,
Yeah.
It's not so much about
a while.
It's not so much about the backlog. I mean, if we're talking about, oh well, I don't need to buy this because I have this. I have 200 some games on GOG. I could be playing that shit until I'm too old to play them.
Only 200.
Well, yeah, GOG doesn't have the library of Steam. I think it only has like 800 games, so that seems like an awful lot to me. But,
That's because you're a pleb.
I am a pleb. I just prefer my physical games, and if I can't get physical, I'd rather have no DRM, so...
Let's
get a dick, Steam.
Physical,
You suck.
physical. I had to!
I know. You just can't help yourself. But, I'm gonna call it right now, I'm gonna say it. The Neo will have fucking exclusives. You're out of your goddamn mind if you believe they will not. And I'm not even sure, like, you're really gonna get every developer to make a PS4 and a Neo version? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's the craziness I am hoping will never happen.
It's going to happen. I mean... Do you think that the Neo version will just be the same game and you can just pick up the PS4 disc and put it in Neo and get all the upgrades, or are you going to have to buy the Neo disc instead of the PS4 disc? Because digitally, I see no damn reason why you shouldn't get either one, depending on... you should not have to buy a PS4 version of a game digitally
you shouldn't have to buy
and then
both.
buy a Neo.
It should automatically unlock it for you.
You shouldn't even have to do it physically.
It should.
Like, I'm going so far as to say it's a travesty if they sell two different discs. Like, in my mind, they should fit all the Neo content
for stores.
No, I'm saying they should have one version, right? They should have the PS4 version, and it should contain all the high-res Neo textures on it, whether you have it or not. And if you don't have it, it just won't install. Or, another thing they could do, and this is less ideal, but also workable, is just have the one PS4 version of the game, and if you have the Neo, then you have to download the high-res textures if you want to use them. I think either one of those options would be passable, but having to buy a Neo or a PS4 version is out of the fucking question. Out of the question. So, that's my opinion on it.
Yeah, but they won't do that because that's going to make them less money, so...
I don't know. No, I think it'll kill the damn Neo if they don't do that.
Well, if they can't release two like different physical versions because stores are not going to want to have two different SKUs on the shelf.
You're going to have to print.
True.
Yeah, you're going to have to print twice as many, and you're going to have them in stores. And I say they just need the PS4 version with the textures on the disc, or maybe they just have to put in a damn Neo disc in there. That's just an install disc for the Neo that has the extra textures. And I don't think the Neo versions of the games are going to be that much bigger, right? So, I know high-res textures, but even if they have 1440p textures, it's nothing that PC games don't already have as options, and you don't see most PC games taking up a crap ton more space in the console versions of the same games, even with all those textures in them, so... I think there's just going to be one version. I hope there's just going to be one version. Jeez, now what are we doing, you people doing all these quests all the time?
Getting a duffel bag.
Yeah, for wheelchair dude, apparently.
Oh god, this wheelchair dude, he never shuts the hell up.
Yeah, he was in politics.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you know,
politician.
I'm sick of politics and reality. I don't want to have to listen to some crippled guy in Zombieland lecture me for 40 minutes in a subpar game. Alrighty, so last little bit I wanted to go over here is I got a new Kickstarter update for Divinity Original Sin 2. I paid a lot of money towards their Kickstarter, so now I get good updates.
So you get all the updates.
Yes, I do. And
yay!
I mean, I think everyone who donated anything gets the same updates, but I gave a lot of money, so I'm inclined to talk about this game. And in this update, they discuss the character development system. And we all know how much I love character creation. I love it to pieces. It is my favorite thing ever. Good character creation in a game makes the game twice as good. So, they are talking about origin stories, which shouldn't be new, but I'm hoping it is a little more in-depth than the origin stories in Dragon Age Origins, but I'll just read what they have here. You'll have a choice of several origin stories, each one a pre-made past for your character, which will ground them in the world you're exploring. You might meet people who've heard your story or suffered a similar fate. You might meet some friends to help you on your way, or cross paths with those who have a score to settle. The origin stories bring a rich, deep narrative to the game, which complements the world and gives you lots more options for how you can interact with people around you. So it does sound pretty much just like the Dragon Age Origins story, maybe mixed a little bit with a Mass Effect, where you can kind of pick a background for your character. Oh, and we have a random in here. Strange. Let's hope he doesn't grief us. Anyways.
I'm pretty sure that person is on my friends list.
Oh. Okay.
So might be... Haven't talked to him yet, though. Might be friend, hopefully. But so they're basically... I am interested in this. They are basically doing the Dragon Age Origins starting origin story theme thing.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. Now, here's another interesting
You
thing.
get up there.
Tags. Tags are the background information about your character, which you, mostly, set at character creation. They cover your background, your profession, your race, your gender, and even how you interact with the world. Tags give your character depth and variety, meaning that even if you start with a blank state character, they'll still explore the world and interact with it in their own unique way. Now, I kind of assume that's like setting just past variables for your character, things you may have done, maybe families. We've seen this. I think Pillars of Eternity has something like it, where you could essentially set your background and be a noble or something, and people would react to you that way if they knew you were from the upper class.
This guy has a battle axe, man. This guy has a battle axe, and it looks like I mean, oh my! You gotta look at this battle axe. Where are you?
Oh man!
Are you the blue marker? Hey, zombie, go to the blue marker. You gotta show him this battle. Where's the blue marker? You're over here somewhere. Are you above us?
He can't necessarily.
How did you get higher?
He can't necessarily hear us, man, because he's not in our party.
Well,
he's just in our game, so.
That's true. He might be listening. You never know.
You never know.
It's possible.
He might be on the podcast. I should go check the Twitch stream and see. No.
Yeah, you should.
No, nothing going on there.
But do you see the battle axe?
No, I don't see him at all. Oh, I see it.
He's
Holy
yellow.
Crap. That is.
I'm jealous.
That is not an axe that would ever have existed in reality. They did not make them
Yeah, but
like
people
that.
make those.
It's
They
homemade.
do make those now.
Could be homemade.
Yeah, well, there's
It's
a
probably
reason.
from some nerd's house.
There's a reason they were not actually made.
Yeah, because they're not
Like that.
effective. But...
Yeah. So, in addition to your origin story, you have tags you can. Oops, I dropped my katana. There are tags
When I
you can
hear the
assign to
word
your character.
tag, I think of Fallout.
Yeah, yeah. Which skills do you want to tag? Hopefully this will be a little more in-depth than going, I get plus 15 at lockpicking. So, actually, no.
Here's the exit.
Even Fallout's not as in-depth as that anymore. Which
Nope.
is a shame in some ways. Oh.
I'm looting stuff, so...
I guess I can't get up there yet. Waiting for players to proceed. Woman.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Rebecca to loot things.
But here's something.
Like you don't have enough stuff.
Here's the one new thing that actually sounds. I mean, if you're as conceited about character creation as I am, sounds really
your
interesting.
friend is like twitching in the hallway. Go look at him.
Twitching.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There we go.
That was amusing.
That was worth it.
Musical instruments. One of the new features in Divinity Original Sin 2 will be the addition of personalized music for your character. Choose an instrument at character creation, and at certain points in the game, your character's theme, played on your instrument of choice, will start to dynamically blend into the music of the world.
What?
Now that's just probably a little few note thing, you know, on a different instrument that will be like the counter score for the background music, but that still sounds cool
Still
as
awesome.
shit. That still sounds cool as shit, in my opinion. So, other than that, they've got the old race, the gender,
Hardbox.
skills. Now you have like a memory system where you can only learn so many skills based on your ability to remember things. Who knows how that works? They talk about all the stats in here, and then they're promoting their next tours, which apparently they're going to be at Gamescom, so we should probably keep an eye out for them during that conference, because it would be nice to actually see more about this game. So, the only question I have about all this, do they have capes?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they have capes?
That's a pretty big one.
Capes make a game twice as good. So if you're talking about capes and character creation, that right there is like 2/3 of how good an RPG can be.
Your friend's color on his thing is really distracting because it makes me think it's like where I'm supposed to be going.
Looks like a quest objective.
Yeah.
So this, to recap, this mayor pretty much played us, left via helicopter, and even left his ex-bodyguard behind.
Well, of course he's gonna leave his ex-bodyguard behind.
Because he cut off his leg.
You know what? Not to get too political, but this is something I totally can imagine Trump doing. Hillary too, mind you, but I don't think we have, and any of the presidential candidates would be one of the "I'll stay behind" kind of people. I think they'd both be rats that would get off the ship as soon as they can. So,
oh, you better believe it.
That's all I have to say.
They left us some shit, though, apparently.
Here's the goodies.
That's all I have to say about Divinity Original Sin 2. What is everyone's thoughts on this developer update?
So, you beat Divinity Original Sin, right?
No, I haven't even played it.
Oh.
I played it for like 30 minutes, man.
The shame.
I know.
The shame.
I know. I'm aware. Rebecca and I really need to start playing this game. We really do.
I've only played it like an hour.
Hardbox unlocked.
How do we all suck so much at this game? Or at playing this game?
Because we have lots of other shit we do.
That is true.
There's nothing good in here.
I got some
fuck
knife.
you. It cost me 2 lockpicks, so... Sorry it sucked for you.
Yeah.
Wow. You're a brat.
Talk to Tobias when he has something new for you.
Assault and
Gather 3
batteries.
batteries.
Let's go.
It's about to be nighttime.
Well, we're not at a safe house, and I don't feel like staying on this roof. I guess we can run to the nearest safe house. Alright, so, before we get to Greg talking about Vault Tech Workshop, because I'm sure he has some thoughts on it. Yeah, let's just update people on our current projects, because we are guide writers, and this is our podcast, so we should probably talk a little bit about the guides we write. I've been talking for a bit.
That doesn't sound like something we should do.
It sounds like something we're doing. Greg, go for it.
Oh, okay. I've been working. I have no progress.
None?
None. Like,
wow.
hardly any.
How
It's
will all the
pathetic.
people play Overwatch if they don't have your guide?
Yeah, that by the way, that is like 50 hits a day. It's nothing.
Doing even worse on our unfinished Salt guide. That's pathetic. I think my
Yeah,
Fallout...
well, it's doing... Go ahead.
I think Fallout character creation is doing more than that.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. But, you know, it's... I gotta justify all the Overwatch time I've put in, right?
Yeah, well now you're justifying all the Overwatch time. Now you need to justify the Overwatch guide time. Because apparently that is not self-justified.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, well.
But, you know, 4-day weekend is upon me, so hopefully some Salt and Castlevania get done, and maybe some Overwatch. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think we know how this is going to play out, don't we?
All Overwatch all the time.
That's my prediction. But
So, are you getting this invasion thing on your screen?
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
It's not letting me choose.
Should we enable or
Yes, it
disable?
does. Use the L. Your
I think
analog?
it's not letting me choose because we're on Nathan's game.
Did it let you choose?
Let me choose. I chose to disable invasions. Because fuck it, I don't want to deal with that.
I didn't choose and then it just ended, so whatever. I don't want to run all the way to the quartermaster at night, I don't think, but I do want to turn all this stuff in. What do you think, Greg? Should we run towards the quartermaster at night?
Nah, let's do this thing first.
Why don't we rest and then, you know, be done with nighttime?
Nah, let's get batteries.
Alright, we'll get batteries then.
I'm here already.
Oh, or apparently Rebecca wants to rest.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be fucking nighttime.
Oh no,
Your
zombie
friend
is dead.
suicided. He jumped out the
Suicided.
building.
Oh, I did too, but my grappling hook was supposed to work.
I'm coming, zombie. Hopefully I can get to you.
I saved him.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good? Okay.
He's
I was
good.
at the bus terminal, it's not far away.
Are you?
You guys are
No
nearly
reason
there.
to
Is this you, Rebecca, or is this me? Or Greg? I'm gonna go to it. Better not be you. Woman?
What? Do
We're
you
trying to
still?
rest.
Do you want to wait, or
No, I don't want to wait.
I'll set it up?
No,
Why
I'm
not?
not getting fooled by that again. I'm going to go help Greg. Oh, I'm going to get eaten by a volatile at this rate. And it'll be all your fault if I die.
What the?
Expect massive
How are they
blame.
getting up on this building? This is a safe zone.
Alright, well, I think I should talk about what I'm doing on The Witcher 3. I'm nearly done with Skellige, and then it is just pretty much a story blitz. I've been adding a bunch of stuff that wasn't in the game originally, or stuff that I missed the first time around. Lots of new diagrams, lots of quests, filling in the guide. This is a massive update. I very much so underestimated the amount of work that needed to be done for this game.
The amount of DLC that you had to do?
Not the DLC. I'm not even on most of the DLC yet. I'm still stuck on the main game. But there is DLC for the main game, so I suppose main game DLC is a thing too. But it's coming together nicely.
Have, like, 2 weeks before JSX comes out.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna. I'm not gonna be able to fit in both the DLC, both the big DLC for that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to actually finish one of the big ones.
No, zombie. No, I'm
I was
running.
trying to raise him.
Ah,
Now I
he's
have-
dead.
There's-
Fuck, I'm right above him too.
There is
God
no
damn
way.
it.
There are way too many of these volatiles near these buses.
Yeah, now I'm dead.
God damn it, BK.
So I am
I'm only dead because I was running for zombie.
going to have to.
got to him. I just got hit off of him, and then
I'm going to have to veto this idea of resting or doing this at night because there were like 3 volatiles there.
oh,
We
now I'm
need to
dead.
use more UV lights. I think that's the problem.
What, you
Yeah,
think?
somebody would have to UV over the other person while they
Yeah.
get raised.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Although I just got attacked while UVing, so I don't know. That's kind of
It only keeps
lame.
them at bay for a short amount of time, so.
I know. Well, it attacked me while I was UVing.
Anyways, I'm not sure that I'm going to get everything done with this guide before those 2 DLC, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine.
Blood
I
and
don't,
wine.
Yeah, they're both not getting done before Deus Ex. Maybe I'll be able to get Blood and Wine done, but there was so much that needed to be done with the main game that I didn't even realize they added or that needed to be done. But it's coming along, which means, Rebecca, if you want to do the markup version of the guide for GameFAQs,
I thought we were mad at GameFAQs and not doing it.
I'm not
You're mad
doing
at
it.
Game Facts.
I'm not doing it, but I never was going to do it, so... I mean, they're douchebags, right? I don't have the time or the desire to do any work for them, but...
Did you see the latest thing they did?
They added badges? Are we going to
Yeah.
segue into this?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, but I want to finish...
yeah, this is
I
a
want to
good
finish this
segue.
with Rebecca, and then we'll do badges, okay? Because
Alright.
she expressed... I wouldn't say interest, but willingness to... do...
I was going to, but if they're going to be a bunch of shitheads, I don't want to fucking contribute at all to their site.
Okay, so... Rebecca might be vetoing the whole... GameFAQs update to The Witcher 3.
I might not do it.
Which, if so, was always, you know... tough titties for people. You can buy the game on Gamer Guides if you want it, but... it was always conditional upon her... willing to do the markup and update it, because I have no desire to do any work for them at this point in time. Like, the most I will do is if I'm working with Greg, hi Greg, and he wants
Hi.
to put it on GameFAQs, and he's willing to do the markup format in a text guide, I will go with that and do the markup. But otherwise, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. So, with that out of the way, let us segue to badges. These motherfuckers cannot get a goddamn fucking system to compensate their authors. They cannot do revenue sharing. But oh no, let's get you faggy little badges.
Now, why do the badges gotta be faggy? Why do you gotta go there?
Because they didn't do revenue sharing.
Because he's a 90s
That's why.
kid.
Because I'm a 90s kid and everything...
Because he's a 90s kid.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why he uses that word.
Yeah. I'm unapologetic about it. I might be, but there's so much PC bullshit going on, I honestly can't be fucked or bothered. So... And the thing that I find really annoying about this, like I told you earlier, Greg, there are all of 2 badges that have any damn thing to do with guides, and they're both based on how many have you contributed. Not the size of them, not your approval rating, not how good.
Well, there's one for FAQ of the month. There is one for that.
Yeah. Well, they don't have any of my FAQ of the month wins recorded. They don't have my bounty recorded, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't one for bounties.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's just you can't do anything to help your. Well, they did do the whole PayPal link, right? They made it so that people can click on your PayPal button and give you money. Fuck if they're going to give you money or share any of the money they get, but they will make it easier for other people to give you money.
Yeah, they're probably like fucking Scrooge McDuck, just swimming in money.
Well, GameFAQs, no. CBSI, yes.
Yeah.
But, like I said before, CBSI clearly does not give a shit about GameFAQs. They are not investing in it one damn bit.
Zombie, you're way too far away.
Yeah,
I started running, but there's just no way. Sorry, buddy.
It's just something for them to cash cow. So.
That explains why you didn't pick up all your arrows.
Well, yeah, if I can get to them, I'll get to them.
But it's kind of a slap in the face to authors, you know? I mean, all this crap that you can't do for us, but here, have badges.
It's hard to disagree with that.
I
mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that multi-billion-dollar company can't get the rev sharing thing going. And I understand it's probably not Alan. It's not willingness on Alan's part. Like, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
I'm sure he would. If he could snap his fingers and get that done, I'm sure he would.
I don't buy the bullshit corporate excuses. Oh, well, you'd have to fill out a 10-9. Why? And even if you did, so fucking what? Tell people that, hey, you have to report this income. I mean, that's how it works for everything else. I don't see why CBSI has a special kind of liability on this, but nobody else does. So I find the excuses bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, it reeks of corporate bullshit.
So, and
frankly, the reasons don't matter at all to me.
No, well, because they're never going to have good reasons. CBSI can't give me.
They shouldn't matter.
Yeah, CBSI can't give me $1,000 a year which is about what I would get based on the amount of hits I draw. They can't afford that.
No.
$80 a fucking month.
Well, they would rather not. We would rather not.
So, I'm not even one of the bigger fish on GameFAQs. I think I'm like number 14 in total kilobytes contributed for facts. That's not anything to be that proud of. There are a lot of people that get far more hits than me. There are a lot of people with far more guides than me. So, and I have another job somewhere else. I'm still getting money, but just I don't know.
For doing the same thing.
For doing the same thing. And here's the thing: I will come back to this until I am blue in the fucking face, because it will not stop being true ever. Gamer guides can afford to compensate people, but CBSI can't. Are you fucking kidding me? So, I don't know. It's just
a bunch of corporate bullshit.
So, oh crap! I just got a medieval longsword.
I can't imagine that Alan is happy about that.
No, and see, I'm gonna...
Even as an employee, you know the only reason this isn't going through is because your multi-billion-dollar company that you work for just doesn't have the wherewithal to see it through.
Doesn't
or
feel
to be bothered.
Hey, BK, where are you?
Huh? What?
How do you like my sword?
Oh shit.
Got a medieval longsword.
Oh, very nice. Was it this one
yeah.
in here?
I got a katana out of there. That was a very hard lock that I picked. You're welcome, guys.
Thank you, because that sword probably is worth a good bit of money.
Yeah. Well, I got a vicious katana out of it, so...
Yeah, that's not bad. Mine does 629 damage. Holy shit. Now, where the hell... Oh, we got these batteries. Okay, never mind.
I got them. I got all 3 of them.
Okay, well, no thanks to me.
Yeah, me either.
I had to pick locks. I did a lot of work to get that shit.
Okay.
So,
yay.
You're welcome.
Good on you.
And we profit.
But, okay. Now, I have a badge that's called Irony, right? It is a private badge. Other people cannot see it. I think it's supposed to be some kind of mark of shame or something. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Well, since we don't know what it is, we should automatically assume it's a mark of shame.
Well, why would it be private
I mean,
otherwise?
that sounds right.
If it wasn't private, I wouldn't say that, but I've been moderated on there a few times for off-topic posting, but, you know, their posting rules are asinine anyways. But, who knows? I got a trophy or a badge on there. I have no idea what it is, so I'm going to assume the worst, especially since it's vague in its description. I think the description is, I never signed up for this, so...
I didn't ask for this. Yeah, with Deus Ex coming up, that should be a popular saying again, right? I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Badges are, just internet points. Where is Zombie? Where is he? I don't see the yellow on my freaking map.
I don't either. I was looking for it. I'm wondering if he,
He is left. We have let him down one too many times.
Well, he's like way on the other side of the world somewhere.
You know what? If he hooked up a little microphone and did a little bit of the talky talk, maybe that coordination wouldn't be such a problem.
See, all these badges are gonna do is make people do a bunch of stupid shit that they don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna
internet points.
I'm gonna post a bunch.
Yeah.
I could care less.
That's
about
the
this.
point of them doing that, though. That's exactly why they put that on there.
Yeah.
I will continue my streak of hypocrisy by saying I love trophies, I love achievements. Badges can go fuck right off. Mostly just, it's the context, right? I have no pride in posting a lot on GameFAQs. I do not give a crap.
No, I barely post.
Now, if there was a badge for, like, have X guides rated above 80% or have a star or whatever, that would be something to be proud of, maybe. But there's nothing anywhere near
a
like
badge for following people.
Yeah. Ooh, you have friends.
Yeah, that's just gonna make people click 50 people to follow to get the level 5 badge for following people.
It's just,
yeah, it's. I mean, in the
friends.
end, it's nothing but a system that encourages more participation. Great for GameFAQs. At best, more of them there fake internet points for people, I guess.
See, I mean, I'm a member of a site that used to have something similar to that, and
yeah, got rid of it.
I'm way too old to care
time.
about fake internet points.
Yeah. Unless it's trophies, right?
Yeah, but they're directly game related, so.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, let's be honest.
least.
We're all what I would define as hardcore gamers, and I hate that. Oh, you're a casual, you're a hardcore, but we play a lot of fucking video games, so I think it's okay if we define ourselves by our gaming, And I kind of define myself by my guides a little bit as well. I mean, it's a big part of what I do, but for a site called GameFAQs, there are distressingly few fucking related badges on there. I'm gonna keep coming to this because it's kind of a problem. It's just they're just trying to get more people on their site for longer periods of time.
Oh, which isn't a bad thing.
It's understandable, but the stuff they're doing has nothing of any real interest for the site's core purpose, in my mind. Nah, the fucking spinning one got me. Yeah.
I'm coming.
Now, Rebecca, her doubts about that volatile spitter, I think, are unwarranted because I shot that fucker 4 times and he didn't die, so I think that's just these damn volatiles. Ah, fucking
Okay, you're a ways away.
yeah, I was trying to run to the goddamn tower, but of course can't do that without running into bullshit. So yeah, GameFAQs sucks, as always. Their continued streak of failing to impress me remains unbroken.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I'm disappointed in them. This rev sharing thing should not have been this much of a clusterfuck.
No. One fun thing on GameFAQs, actually, I will talk about a little bit of stuff that happened, and if you're a whiny little bitch about me talking about you, don't post on a public fucking forum. Fair reminder again. But a guy on GameFAQs was... essentially, he was trying to defend the text guide against the formatted FAQ, and I'm just like, how can you even try to defend text guides against the formatted FAQ? It was embarrassing. Any 2 guides, right? If one of them is a formatted FAQ and the other is a text guide, they're the same guide, 2 just different versions of the same guide, the formatted FAQ is better. Period. And
Much. I agree.
I can't just...
It's hard to disagree.
Anyone
I won't
arguing
say that two different people's guides makes the formatted guide better. I won't say that.
No, I will say that a text guide can be better than a formatted guide. That's another no-brainer in the opposite direction.
Because I've seen a few shitty formatted guides on there.
I will go and say this though: a guide like Bover's Final Fantasy VII guide, better than any text guide of Final Fantasy VII could be. So, and that's because a really good formatted FAQ will be better than a really good text guide. That's just how it is. They're more searchable, and, you know, people were talking about shit.
Well,
business
they're
speak.
more searchable if you set them up right.
Well,
because they segment their pages. Because, I mean, if you're smart and have been on the internet for a while, you're going to do Control F, right, to find something.
Yeah, but there are so many people.
But you get a guide with segmented pages, and now all of a sudden that item that's on page 2 that the author didn't link.
But see, Greg, there's a thing that you can do. Go to the bottom page, click on View as a single page, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many people know that?
Yeah, but here's my counterpoint to that.
Because there weren't a lot of people that knew about Control F.
There you go. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Both of those are very pathetic.
There are so many motherfuckers who bitch about not being able to find things in my guides. I'm like, I have search tags to everything. If you can't find it, it is because you are a fucking incompetent.
Yep, that's what I did. Every text guide I've done in the table of contents, I'm like, you can search the guide with Control F.
You even tell them?
Put tag. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too,
and they still
actually.
suck at life?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a system for my brackets and everything, and it's just...
See, I thought you didn't tell them. Do you tell them too?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I tell them. It's right under the index, where all the search tags are. Telling people to search.
Yeah, but you tell them specifically Control F and they still send you those messages?
I don't think I tell them specifically Control F, but who the fuck doesn't know Control F?
Apparently they don't.
Apparently, but
BK and Jared tell them and still get those messages though.
I think
fucking terrible.
One of the messages I get most often on GameFAQs is, make this a formatted FAQ. Oops, I tore out my mic. And yeah, if only if it was just a matter of snapping my fingers, they would all be formatted facts. But it's not. Well, let me go look. I'm going to go look and see what I actually say in my guides, so I can defend myself. And even if I don't exactly say Control F, you have to be a fucking retard not to know how to Control F. Okay, where do I say? Of course, I had to load my largest guide, so it would take forever.
So we're unlocking a new portion of the map, it sounds like.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's a good
Probably.
thing.
Yeah, Sector 0. Hey, maybe this is like where all that quarantine zone stuff comes into play.
Oh, maybe.
Right, that would be nice.
I mean, there are a few guys I'd like to change in the formatted, but it takes time, and I personally don't give a shit.
For fuck's sakes, I even have a using this fact section in my guides.
Oh, that's lucky.
When searching for items in the fact, be sure to include the brackets. When I reference other parts of the fact outside the index, I put them in different brackets as to make general searches using the index more efficient. For example, when I tell the characters in the tell you in the character section of the fact to look at the walkthrough to find more information on character quests, I'll refer to that section as brackets walkthrough XXX. When it should be understood to search for fancy brackets XXX. This is an organizational scheme used to prevent you from having to scroll through several referential brackets in order to find what you were looking for, as I reference other parts of the guide much more frequently in this guide than I do in other facts I've written. Come on, I could not fucking make this more fucking user-friendly.
Well, you didn't say use Control F.
I did not
search
say
for it.
use Control F.
Well, apparently that's necessary.
Nah,
Yeah,
But they
you
still
failed.
ignore
I
it.
guess so. So. You know what? No. If you don't know how to use Control F, this is from Haeravon to all of you. Okay, a personal message to every one of my potential readers. If you do not know to use Control F in a guide, I do not want you using my guides. You are not good enough to use my walkthroughs. Go
You're
use a
not good
wiki.
enough at what? The internet's...
You're not good enough at life.
Anything. Life.
You insult my guides by trying to use them so pathetically. Be like me having to teach people to read to use my guides. I don't have the time for it. Basic fucking competence. It's not my fault, it's yours.
Yeah, this is what I say. I say, due to the nature of the game, I have added a search engine of sorts to help look for specific parts of the game. The guide. Hit Control F and then input the code to the right of each section to instantly jump to it in the walkthrough.
Yeah, I should...
This guy gonna run off and kill everything.
I should probably update my guides to include something like that. But you know what? It's game facts. I don't care. Fuck them.
Yeah, pretty much.
They gave me a pretty badge, so I'll give them the same amount of effort when it comes to keeping my guides up to snuff. You know what? I've already put way more work than the average bear on these guides. So you know what? They should be happy I ever gave them anything. There. And that's my viewpoint on them. So yeah, GameFAQs is an embarrassment, and I do feel bad for Alan, because he's just in an impossible fucking situation. He is incapable.
Yeah, you can't win.
He's incapable of appeasing these people. It is kind of his fault. He shouldn't even mention revenue sharing.
Without having it as a go-to, ready, and done deal.
Everyone should take the Bethesda approach
Well,
when
he
it
thought
comes
it
to
would
announcing
be
new
easy.
shit. It should be fucking easy. There is no reason it would not be easy. They could pay people. They could essentially convert the amount of money a guide is making, and pay someone via PayPal with that amount, or with like that, or they could just give more fucking gift cards. Gift cards aren't ideal, but they could essentially have a cash out system that would not require them to essentially send you a paycheck. You know, there's no... I don't buy that there's any reason this cannot be done. So...
Especially since other things like YouTube already figured it out.
Yeah, basically. That's what people were asking, well, why can't they do something like AdSense? So,
Yeah, I think Alex was asking that.
So I just.
And that's his basis. Like, this isn't something that should be that hard for your people to figure out. There's organizations out there that are already doing this. Like, they've already come up with the scheme and the way to legitly do this, and this is how they do it. Why can't you copy this?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not gonna use that as like a slam dunk argument because it's probably a lot more complex than it just copy them.
Yeah, it is once you get the corporate involved.
Well, yeah, I mean everything is though. I mean, they'd make tying your shoes into a fucking 20-minute process that took 3 papers. So.
Yeah, but they still managed to fuck up.
You know what? But see, I refuse.
Listen, I work for a big corporation. I know exactly what it's like.
Yeah, I bet. But I refuse to give GameFAQs the same slack that you do, Greg, because I will not uncouple them from CBSI. They are inextricable at this point. The failures of one are the failures of both. And, I mean...
Well, the failures of one is because the failure of the second one, in my opinion. But
you
they are linked, undeniably.
You can't get rid of one from the other. I mean, they sold out. There is no GameFAQs without CBSI at this point in time. So, the limitations of CBSI are the limitations of GameFAQs.
And people need to remember... When they sold out, the person who sold out took the money and ran. Like, Alan is not the sellout. Alan is an employee.
You know what? I can't even fault him for
who
selling out.
Who wants to...
I would have sold out
and
too.
then that's the other problem. Well, once he accepted the employeeship, yes, he sold out. Just for way less than CJC ever got.
Does anyone know how much CJC got from that?
I had no idea.
They bought like 3 different things and said that they gave so many millions, so they never did say they gave X amount of money to CJC for this. But it's enough that he's retired for the rest of his life, and you'll never hear from that guy again.
Yeah, he kind of just ditched on everybody, didn't he?
Yeah.
So is there a lot of animosity?
Isn't that what you would do, though? I mean... Could you imagine the like people like me who do this like purely, almost like 95% purely for the love, the passion, you know? Could you imagine the flack he would get from people like that every single day for the rest of his online presence?
You know, if HaeravonFAQs became a brand and someone was willing to buy it and they offered a good price, I would probably sell it, but I just to ditch everything.
Would you
like
stick around and listen after they make things? You know, after they change things, would you be sticking around listening to all the complaints and being a part of that community?
I mean, what the fuck could I do? You know. But see, here's the thing. I'm not sure I'd be willing to sell if I had no input in it anymore, and that's a big difference. Because I'd still want to write guides, I'd still want to do all this stuff. So, I'm not sure I would cut and run, but I would, you know, I'm open to selling what I do. Obviously, I mean, I'm already doing it. So, I want to stand for the work I've created and, you know, make sure it's still up to snuff. I think everybody should have been wise and saw when CJC ran, and they should have probably done the same because he knew this was going to be a shit show, and hard to imagine anybody being naive enough not to think it would be. So, I mean, is there like a big grudge between core GameFAQs users towards CJC?
Well, maybe not overwhelmingly so, but I'm sure there's some who are.
Because I wasn't around to talk to him back in the day or anything.
I never cared either way.
So, well, I mean, lots of people don't like sellouts to begin with, period.
I mean, it's just... There's a way to monetize what you're doing, I guess, without becoming a sellout. So saying I would be a sellout might not be completely honest. because I wouldn't want to compromise what I had done just for money. But I don't know. It's a little hard to say if you're not in that situation.
Well, think about it. This site was started as a collection of freely made, free to use guides,
he got
facts,
himself
and written
rich
tips, right?
on everybody else's ass.
Right. This man says, "Hey, post your stuff here. We will collect it, catalog it, and it's free for everybody. I'm not making money off of this." Years later,
yeah, he makes millions of dollars off it.
He makes millions of dollars
selling
off of
all your shit.
I mean, you're asking if some people see something wrong with this.
No, I'm not asking if they see something wrong with it. I can see how they do, but
I personally, that, like, from a moral standpoint, that's pretty scummy.
Okay. Yeah, that does. I mean, see, but
from a personal standpoint, I think more people than would probably even admit it would totally be doing this. Hey, there's a pistol over here.
I would have done the same thing probably.
Yeah,
see,
I think most people would.
I don't know. I want to say that I have more moral fiber than a lot of people, but I haven't been put in that situation.
That's why I said more
so I don't
people
know.
than would admit it.
But what I would have tried to do is if I was CJC, I would have tried to make GameFAQs a for-profit site at some point. And even if I can't do anything besides offer like stock options to people who wrote and contributed, is that not still infinitely better than what he did? So that if there is a sellout, everyone who contributed, who has those stocks, get something?
Well, I mean, it wasn't, CBSI wasn't the first company that bought the GameFAQs.
Well, yeah.
I think it was ZDNet or something like that. Had bought it before, and then CBSI bought ZDNet or whatever.
Well, that does help further explain why GameFAQs gets nothing from CBSI.
I guess they also get around the moral implications of buying and selling a site that's purely based on thousands of other people's work by putting in the option of, hey, you can take your stuff down at any time.
Okay, well, Greg, if you feel that's scummy, why don't you take your shit off the site?
Well, the point being, or what they're betting on or putting money on, I'm sure, is that the vast majority of people won't care, and the vast majority of why this site makes money will still be around.
You didn't. So, I mean, it's true in a sense.
I started putting my stuff on there well after this site was bought and paid for.
See, so did I, but if it is such a big moral compunction, because you're still giving CBSI money by having your shit there, and that makes me feel bad enough. The only reason
I can point it out.
Yeah,
I don't think that I wasn't there, obviously, when all this happened. If I was, I would be saying some things.
I probably would have taken all my shit off the site if I had been there when it was sold. So, because
I don't know. It's not the ideal situation for anybody but the one person that made bank.
I will do some pretty stupid stuff for moral compunction, the only reason I haven't taken my crap off of GameFAQs yet is because I don't want to, and this has been said, and I'm going to sound like a fucking douche by saying this, but I don't want to deprive the people who like my guides from access to them.
Wait, you can't even take your one guide off of there, right?
The Witcher 3? No, I can't take that one off. But you know what? Rebecca is not updating it anyway, so they have the outdated, old-ass version. Thank you for the few $100s you paid me for it. And,
Just put the link at the top of the guide. Like, if you want an up-to-date version of the guide, go here.
I already say that. You can find... I already say that you can find a superior version of this guide at gamerguides.com. So...
Back up.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, I kind of,
Sure.
at times I do want to take my stuff off that site. The only thing I'm held up about is I do want it to reach more people, and I want another place to put my guides. So,
And there's no other comparable site that...
not yet, but you know what? As long as we keep feeding GameFAQs, there will not be.
There never will be.
I think there will be. I think there will be in time, but
Well, in time, maybe, but
I think it's
look how
being-
many
There
years
are
have already
others.
passed.
yeah.
I mean, there are other sites, but they haven't grown to the scale that GameFAQs is.
And that's a shame. That is... It's bad for authors. GameFAQs is bad for authors. Can we just flat out admit that now? It is not...
Nah.
It is... Well,
It depends what your motivations are.
it's a free forum, but they don't...
If
they
you don't care about money, it's fine enough.
There's a
Oh,
battle
there's a
journal
rifle
over here.
If you don't care about money, you're a scab.
Don't forget the
There's
battle
rifle. There's rifle and rifle ammo.
I got a sight.
I just got a bastard sword.
I did not get no damn rifle. Oh, there's a rifle.
There's
Well,
lots of searchables.
oh, there's a
here.
battle journal
here?
on this chair, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just said there's a battle journal.
she just said. Yeah,
No.
she just said that.
Nobody listens to me though.
Oh,
I heard you.
who's Little Miss? Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I was paying attention. I was trolling you.
Oh, were you? I don't believe you. So, but I think that the authors who expect to be compensated are far more than those who don't now.
Why are you shooting
No way.
arrows?
You're crazy.
Well, okay, maybe not more in number, but the output of the authors that expect to be compensated for their work does exceed or meet that of the people who are posting for free. I don't think there are too many people that are just going, no, I don't need any money at any point, at any time, anymore. But who knows, I could be wrong. Especially the authors who are doing really big, really complicated, really good guides. So... Because I know Jared wants to get paid for his shit, alright?
Yep.
And I know I do. Greg doesn't care, but... Maybe he
I
should.
care a little bit.
I just...
Little.
If no one's making money on the guide, I don't care. CBSI is making money, so I care. And that comes down to the whole crux. The thing I've said multiple times is, don't tell me this is a fucking hobby and that I shouldn't do it for the money when you motherfuckers are making money off of me. So...
Yeah, if this operation wasn't owned by CBSI, you wouldn't hear any of this stuff.
No, you wouldn't. So...
Like if it was just old Alan running it and making, you know, covering his living expenses and costs via
paying the server fee.
Paying, you know, Devin for upkeep, paying for, you know, his livelihood.
So
purely based on
they kind of
purely
just killed
based on ad revenue, we would all be for him.
They kind of just killed the community manager thing, didn't they? Like,
yeah, well, I guess I
haven't heard anyone say anything about that.
They had Crystal doing it, and then they let her go, and then they just stopped doing it, I guess.
Yeah, they did some database, like administrator or something like that.
Man, it seemed it's almost like they're trying out for like what job we really want to hire for. I don't know, it's a little weird.
So you still have any interest in that community manager thing? What the hell?
Oh, you're dead. There's people freaking shooting at us.
Oh, well, that's fucking...
In the water. And I'm dead too.
So what the hell are you supposed to do?
Survive the ambush. Survive the ambush, apparently.
Okay, well...
Oh. Come on, give me the prompt.
No, you're supposed to swim through these pipes and shit, I think. I swear I raced Greg, but...
I saw you die, and then I just went and followed you.
I was gonna.
Would I do? Would
Wait,
I do? Would I
raised
be their
HaeravonFAQs.
community manager?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're totally supposed to swim through the pipes, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'd give it a shot. Sure, why not?
What does your wife think about that?
What does she? What does the wife think? I
What
don't
would she
think
think
she
about
cares.
I mean, obviously you couldn't quit your day job, which is actually
Right.
not a
It
day
would
job.
definitely. It would definitely be a part-time thing, and it wouldn't replace the day job. That's for sure.
See, I am all for
Okay, need
gamer guides
air.
giving me more responsibilities and making me do more things. So, I would be perfectly fine with that.
Well, this goes to a dead end, I think.
Oh yeah, I just swam to a dead end.
And now we're fighting.
So you have to go through one of these pipes? No.
No, you have to surface after going through the
No.
last pipe. Ah, fuck! I forgot how to use. There we go. Fighting a bunch of bastards with guns. This is gonna get messy. Oh shit! There's like two of them.
Yeah, but I don't know where we're supposed to go.
Oh, there's a ladder up here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So does that mean I get to kill these guys that were ambushing us?
Yes, you do. Don't mind me. I'm just murdering everybody.
Where's the
Oh,
ladder?
I do.
Oh, I see it.
These guys are like Star Wars villains.
Can't shoot you or shit?
Yeah, pretty much. I say that as my life is
Yeah.
almost empty.
Yeah, they got you.
So, yeah, I don't know. GameFAQs is a shit show. I found it funny though that Crystal was asking if anybody was going to do a Horizon guide, and I'm like, I hope you don't think you're writing it for gamer guides, because you're not. She can do the GameFAQs version all she wants. That shit is mine on the PS4. Or on gamer guides, I should say.
Yeah, well, I'll be busy with other stuff.
Yep. Persona 5 took you out of the running for that one.
Oh man, it's gonna take me like probably 2 months. Fuck.
Just like
It's worth it. Persona's better.
just like them sticking me out. Well, no, it wasn't Pokemon that took me out of running for Dishonored 2. It's that you were the Dishonored guy. What are you gonna do though?
Come on, you can have fun trying to get the sandcastle Pokemon.
Sandcastle Pokemon. Is this like the ice cream one? The ice cream Pokemon?
Yeah, they actually revealed a sandcastle Pokemon.
Of course they fucking did.
Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to working on this
practically in
guide.
Hawaii.
It's just like, why? This whole guide is just full of why. I don't know. I
Because
don't
it's
get
the most popular thing
I
that
know.
they can make money on.
I
You
don't
know
get the
why.
I don't get the Pokemon hype. It should be the point. I get why Gamer Guides is doing a guide on it. I just don't understand why such a guide would sell. I agree with my friends here. I'm just like, I don't. Whatever. I'm getting paid for it. It doesn't matter. So here's a question, Greg. If Seb came up to you and asked you if you wanted to be a contract employee for Gamer Guides, would you be open for that or not?
If I didn't have my current job, I'd probably go for it.
Yeah, you'd have to get paid a lot better, but
I should just get fired from my current job and tell the wife, well, it's better than nothing.
yeah. And
It'd be a
you
lot
have
better if there
kids,
wasn't
huh?
like video proof of that, right? Yeah, the kid thing doesn't help either.
and you'd also better tell her that, honey, you better start looking for a job yourself, because
She'd just be like, no, you have a better resume because you've been working this whole time. So you're getting a better job.
Tell everyone to stay away from
Yeah.
Or Greg. Well, I mean, apparently it's possible to work at two different places with Gamer Guides, because Jared works somewhere else too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't do much.
No.
The other place.
Those Gamer Guides pay you a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice more.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
So okay. Jeez.
You should what one of you guys should do is really convince them to, because I know at one point they said they wanted more guides on the site. Because I got a whole bunch of old guides that they could totally transpose, beef up, and put on gamer guides if they wanted to.
But
it would just, you know, it's Greg's not going to come and do media for us.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can talk to Seb about that because he'd want an agreement with you before going for any of that. And
oh yeah,
well,
but he could get it. He could get them cheap.
They're working
like
with somebody.
They're old.
They're working with somebody that used to work at Piggyback. Giving him a trial on the site.
Oh, fancy.
Ooh.
Piggyback.
Yeah, but didn't Absolute Steve
helped.
do some stuff for Piggyback? So
I don't know. I don't pay much attention to Absolute Steve.
But yes, he did.
It's not like that's some big prestigious thing there. And I think this person you're talking about started typing something and then left the type thing up because it's been saying he's been typing for the whole day now, so. Oh well. Guess it could happen to anyone. But I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was adding media to something, or I can't remember what he was doing.
Yeah, he's helping out with Star Ocean.
Okay.
Because I got moved over to I Am Sexy now.
See, that's what I'm saying. They just need a media person. Throw them at like 5-6 old great guides. Bam. You got a whole backlog of stuff for your. Well, that was back when they wanted to do the subscription thing, right?
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Oh, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I haven't been on Slack for a while, I guess.
See,
look at this. Cutscene for New City.
I see it. I'm a big fan of the subscription system. Mostly because it makes my older guides more appealing to them, gives me something to do. But yeah, if you signed a thing with them, like... I'm on salary now, so if they set me to putting your guides on the CMS, whatever. Work is work.
I should try to convince him to make that happen.
So, anyways, for fuck's sake, enough about
Wait a
this.
minute, that girl's name was Troy?
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for long enough. God, we've been talking about it too long. This is supposed to be a shorter podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I think we're out of topics. You could just make this gameplay again.
Yeah, are we done? Was that all we wanted to bitch about? Talk about? Oh no,
Well,
we're not done. Fallout 4.
Oh.
I thought we talked about it. Oh, maybe not.
No,
Yeah,
we
before the
mentioned it
podcast.
earlier. So I'm all caught up on Fallout 4 DLC and the Vault Tech Workshop. I mean, you get to it's the latest DLC. You get to discover a vault. And they put it in that quarry. Shoot, what's the name of that area, Nathan?
I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Well, if you played through Fallout 4, you probably recognize the giant
Quincy,
radiated...
around Quincy Quarry or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's just south of there, or is it north? It's nearby. But they basically
full of raiders and radiation.
Yeah, well, it has like the unique marble living quarters that they were all living at. Like, it's a pretty cool area. But they put it right there. There's a vault hidden in there, and you get to own this vault, and you get to build it up. Except for it's very disingenuous. Like, you're not. I guess you're running a vault technically, but I mean, I had more fun with the freaking Fallout shelter than this crap. It's more add-on items for people who love to build settlements, which is Nathan.
Yeah.
but isn't exactly me. I mean, they're
I
okay.
do feel like it needs to offer you more options for actually running the vault.
Yeah, and like doing things with the settlers.
Yeah.
Well, the whole game needs that, to be honest. So.
Fallout Shelter had more vault-related overseer activities than this thing did.
Fallout Shelter's
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, Fallout Shelter's actually become a downright damn decent game with the new stuff they've added. The quest mode, I think it adds a lot to the game. So I'm going to highly recommend anyone to check out Fallout Shelter if you haven't already. Maybe someone named Jared who has a computer.
What?
Oh.
Might want to take a gander at Fallout Shelter and give it a play.
Eh.
I
I
don't
think
like these
You heard
people
him, he
anymore.
said, eh.
Yeah, I heard that. So you're putting down Vault Tech Workshop, and he's putting down
Oh,
Fallout
shit.
Shelter. Just
I'm just not impressed. It's just more item add-ons. These aren't proper DLCs. Like if you had announced that your season pass would consist of one proper DLC and a whole bunch of item add-ons for settlement building, I wouldn't have bought that shit.
wow.
I mean, I probably would have because I'm a trophy whore, but if I was a normal person,
You would have waited
I
until
wouldn't
the
buy that
goatee.
shit.
You would have waited till the goatee.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
waiting for.
So, well,
It's
Oh man, they make you go through all kinds of shit to get this place.
so. We got one more DLC coming up. I think this month sometime, probably the end of this month,
Yep, probably
called
Nuka
Nuka World.
uh-huh.
And I mean, the biggest plus I have to say about that is that it's not called Nuka World Workshop. I mean, we'll freaking see, I guess, right? Am I wrong? Anything with workshop in it
You're wrong.
is, ugh. I mean, you better love settlement building. Otherwise, this stuff just shouldn't be for you.
Well, I do love settlement
And
building.
if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. I get it.
So give us a review for it. Score out of 10.
Oh, 5.
Wow. 5.
I'm not impressed.
Not something to Greg's liking. See, I think I gave it a 7. But I like this kind of stuff. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
guessing
definitely something you have to like settlement crafting for. If you don't like settlement crafting, you're not going to like Vault Tech Workshop. And that is apparently Greg does not like.
They do have, for the record, they do have a little bit of story, like 5 quests, I want to say, where you get to experiment on a settler. But it's rather pathetic and doesn't mean anything in the end at all. So,
Yeah, I think the only
whatever.
difference is one of your settlers will leave if you do bad things. Otherwise, they'll
Right.
stay, and they're just a generic settler anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
So they'll be.
Automatron was
Yeah.
better because it actually involved a story arc for a person other than you.
See, I didn't really care for Automatron too much.
Yeah, and it wasn't spectacular by any means, but still better.
See, I like crafting. I got a good 3 days out of this expansion because I built the vault I wanted. I built my trophy room where I could stash everything, and it looks really nice and cool. Has all my unique stuff in it. So, now granted, I could have done a lot of that stuff without Vault Tech Workshop, but I did enjoy building a vault. So, I do say that if you like the settlement building, it is worth the money. If you're willing to build yourself a vault, it is worth the $5 or so that they... I don't know how much they're charging for it. I need to look this up.
I think it's $5. I think all the workshops are $5.
Because I'd say this one was worth it. The contraption workshop, not worth it at all. And you know what? I don't even know if I would have paid the asking price for Automatron. Even if it was $5, I don't think I got $5 out of Automatron.
You don't like having robot guards at all your settlements?
It's neat, but it's... You can just put guns on settlers and have kind of the same thing. So I wouldn't say it's that big of a deal. And they didn't give you really that much else to build. They just pretty much added that robotics workbench. So, and they gave you a fairly short story. I mean, I blazed through Automatron in like 4 hours, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, granted, the Vault-Tec Workshop story took about like an hour, but
Yeah, it's even faster.
But I did a lot of crafting, so. So, do you think if Nuka World is as big and as good as Far Harbor, that the season pass was worth $30?
For $30, yeah.
Okay.
If they can give me a good Nuka World experience, I'll take it all as a whole. Oh, I think I'm near you.
Were the old DLCs for Fallout 3 $15 each?
Something
or were
like
they
that,
10?
yeah. I think they were 15.
Okay.
I distinctly remember buying some of them on disc. What the hell is this zombie thing? It is humongous and scary, and I don't like it.
Humongous and scary.
I had like 2 seconds left, Greg.
Humongous and scary and armored, and I think he can rip up pavement and throw it at me.
I wonder
where
if
are
it's
you?
that thing that we
Oh, there you are.
fought in Rias's thing.
It is. It's the Demolisher. It's got a new name too.
Well,
I
might
thought
as
it was
well
called the Demolisher before.
make a hunt out of this, right? Oh, there goes BK Stunt.
Oh, I'm here. I'm good.
I do not like this thing. Fucking spitting ones? Where the hell is this spitter at? I'm gonna get killed by this spitter because I can't see it to the left. There. Well, that was
I
bullshit.
killed it.
Are you dead?
The
Somebody's
spitter.
dead.
Yeah, it
Oh.
insta-killed me
HaeravonFAQs.
because it wouldn't appear on my mini-map.
Oh. I killed the spitter, though.
Yay.
Oh, it gave me a blueprint.
Yeah, it gave me a blueprint and a weapon.
You gave me $400.
Oh, that's not even fair.
No, it's really
Give
not.
me a blueprint and a fucking rifle.
Oh, right, I need to find a shop. I got shit to sell. So, yeah, I'm hoping Nuka World is good, even though I won't be able to play it for a while. This is gonna...
So what have you done with Contraptions Workshop, if anything?
I built a warehouse, I built all the little machines, I set them up to craft stuff to see what they all would build. I got the assembly line working, and then I wasn't impressed with anything that it could build, so I stopped.
Did you do the ammo at all?
Yeah, I did the
'Cause
ammo.
that's what I did.
I just...
That seems like the best thing it can do, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have tens of thousands of mostly ammo, and I have hundreds of thousands of caps, so I could just buy ammo from any shop. So,
Right.
you know, I'm not colored impressed by the ability to slowly churn out a little bit of shotgun ammo.
Shotgun ammo is about the only ammo
Well, you
I
can-
ever run short on.
You can build multiple machines,
Yeah, I know, but
so slowly churn out can turn into, you know.
where the hell is a shop in this place? Oh, there's one. Okay.
I don't know. I think the same thing about Contractions Workshop that I do about Vault-Tec Workshop, so whatever.
Well, that's because you're a heathen and you don't like vaults, apparently.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. I wanted to build my
You and
own
your
vault.
hatred.
I didn't really care too much about being able to run my own vault, so that's probably the reason I'm not all pissy about it. But I'm happy I was able to build it, and I have my own vault little stronghold now, so... Hey, police officer, you're gonna fall off this roof. And of course, you fall off the only way that it would not kill you. But, yeah.
Of course.
Is that all we have to say for this week? I think that was
That's all I got, really.
Turning a lot of nothing into a really long podcast anyways.
Yeah.
We should call this podcast episode 13, mostly bitching about game facts. Some other stuff too.
I'm just disappointed. It's disappointing.
Yeah. Oh well.
I
Okay,
expected better. I think everyone should expect better.
From Vault-Tec Workshop or Game Facts?
Both.
Realistically.
Yeah.
I thought Vault-Tec Workshop was profoundly okay. So.
They do give you a large area. A very large area to play with.
Yes, if you like settlement building...
That's appreciated.
You will like this workshop, I think. Once you figure out how to build everything, anyways. Okay. So, that'll be it for this week. We will be doing this next Wednesday at around 9 o'clock. Right?
Sometime.
So, yeah. I will catch you all later.
Alright. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Alright.